What's up YouTube? Slim here, Team Symmetry, here to do weekly update. This video though is mostly going to be like a big shout out video. I had completely forgotten, or like not forgotten, but had messages and things that I hadn't checked on Facebook or on here, and I completely forgot to do a shout out for my really good friend Dan. You guys might know him. His old channel was Queso Midnight. Really good channel, really good content, really cool guy. Known him for a while, and he's just really chill. He has a new channel. It's called Yu-Gi-Oh! Unit, and I really advise you all to check it out. He has some really good, like discussions. He's talking about the new Insectors, which I'm actually going to talk about too. I actually have played against them now. They were proxy, of course, because they're not out yet. But I'll get into that a little later. But I want to give him a big shout out. So big shout out to you, Dan. Yu-Gi-Oh! Unit. I think that's an awesome name, by the way. Just like out of the blue, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Unit. It's not just the game, but it's just like you're like a unit. You're like a team, like a one-man team in yourself, just in your own channel. And like I think that's an amazing name. Really good content. I like your thing. It's called Ask Latin Spice. It's like Ask Anything, and it's like I'm thinking with time I might actually do the same thing. And I'm gonna, give you credit for that idea. I know a lot of people do it. I know Vexy does it. A lot of people do it. Just ask like anything you want to know, like Yu-Gi-Oh related or like non-game related. And I think that's pretty cool. I'm thinking with time, I might have an Ask Slim, maybe I'll see. I don't really know right now, but big shout out to you, Dan. Good luck on your new channel. Hopefully you and we can both get partnership and really just work towards, I guess like our dreams, our goals, and we can just make a difference in the community. So big annotation gonna be around here for Yu-Gi-Oh! Unit. Check him out. I will have it also in the description below. So shout out to you, Dan. Best of luck. Next, I'm shouting out the channel Kirby Curbs. I don't know if a lot of people know about this channel, but I was actually directed to the channel. I believe they had subbed to me, and then I, would see in the what do you call it? Oh, the when people upload videos, a thing on YouTube, and this guy's channel is amazing. He gives free layouts for YouTube channels. I don't know if you guys have seen, but like for the last like couple of months, I've had the Utopia, not Utopia, Leviathan Dragon, I think, as my background, and he just uploaded a video today for Trishula and Rescue Rabbit. Now, I know a lot of people are like, where's the content? And it's like, there's content there, but he's also giving you guys a free layout. I mean, that's just amazing. That's like, if that doesn't show like support to the community, I honestly don't know what does. I made sure he doesn't get a lot of comments on his videos. I made sure to leave him a comment and tell him, how much, I as a player, and I hope everyone else appreciates, what he's doing for the community of the Yugi tubers here. I mean, he's providing you with a free background. I mean, that's really nice. I mean, that's like over the top. I mean, I don't know how to make a background. Like, I'll be perfectly like straight up honest. I have no idea how to make a background, and I just think that someone like that deserves a big shout out. To shout out to you, Kirby Curbs. You'll also have an annotation here. I highly suggest that you guys sub to him, and when he gives you a free layout, comment below and say thank you, because that's just like, you don't have to do that. No one needs anything, and he just does it. Just he's a nice guy. I mean, that's to me that's something big. That he takes the time and the effort to make you guys really nice backgrounds just for the community, and his subs aren't even that high, so I think he deserves a lot more subs. So shout out to you. Keep doing what you're doing. It really means a lot to me and to the community, and I wish you the best of luck. And the last shout out I have on this one, I want to apologize actually, because I've gotten Facebook messages from you, and I have just been extremely busy. You guys heard about it in my last update last weekend. 'Cause I've been everywhere. I had finals, I have everything, so I've been busy. But this shout out is for 240 Haromeo 93. Really cool guy, really cool channel. He does a lot of, what I used to do, a lot of videos, and just like as the new things that come up, and that's really cool. I mean, that keeps you guys up to date, and I really want you guys to check out his channel. So I'm gonna have those three annotations in the video somewhere. Once again, for Yu-Gi-Oh! Unit, big shout out to you, Dan. Best of luck. Next is for Kirby Curbs, and the last will be for 240 Romeo 93. So please check out those three channels. Those are my shout outs. I didn't really get like a lot of inbox things, like I used to, with winter break coming up, I'm gonna try to actually upload a lot more videos like I used to. People remember the Slimathon, which was like, I think the record was 28 videos in one day. I'm thinking about doing that again. A lot of people told me you don't need to upload, that many videos for people to watch it, but it's like you guys do watch my content, and I've just been really behind on new cards that are coming out, and with Order of Chaos coming out next month in the new year. It's going to be really amazing for this game. What I want to talk about though is actually the Insectors. So I was playing a friend downstairs, as you guys know. I go to SF State and we play there, and he proxied the Insector deck, and of course. I was sitting there like, because I was running Dark World, and I was like, I don't know what the hell is going on. Like, honestly, like, all I remember was there was a Hornet. What is it? See, I don't even remember, like, honestly, off the top of my head. But the way the deck works is crazy. It just, like, pops, like, all your stuff. Like, they summon, attach, detach, pop, and it's like, you lose, like, your back row, you lose, like, your monsters. It's kind of like, Dragoonides, but like on steroids. There's like, you have the equipping thing, you have the synchro ability, and not only that, but you're popping stuff like at the same time. It's ridiculous. It's a really interesting deck, and I know Yu-Gi-Oh! Unit talked about it. So like I said, check out his channel because he's got the real like in-depth analysis on it. But I honestly see the deck definitely being played in the upcoming format. Um, like right now, for us, like out here in NorCal, our regionals is January 7th, so the format's the same. And people are telling me, like, I'm kind of getting like mixed things from everybody. Is like Dark World, there's Dark World plants, or there's Malefic, what to take. And I'm still up in the air. I've been playtesting with Dark World the most, and it's really amazing, you guys. Like, I mean, I was completely wrong. Like, I didn't know why Dark World was so good, and then I picked it up, and then I mean, I can't say that if I ran it without tour guide, would it be as good? Because tour guide really does add the consistency. And that's the thing, is that there's a lot of hate on tour guide right now, especially with Tour Bus of the Underworld, even with its unconfirmed effect coming out in Order of Chaos. People are, of course, going to point the finger at tour guide, and at times, I agree. I think that cards this powerful, should really not be, allowed like in the game, or not. I don't want to say like not allowed, but are just overwhelming at 3. And I can't lie, having a set is really nice because they do add a lot of consistency to the Dark World deck. But also Dark World can main skill drains and do the pot of duality thing, and you'll get maybe not as consistent, but you'll at least have a setup where you don't have to spend like 450 bucks minimal for 3 of one card. It's kind of crazy for a set of tour guides. And like, I do see, the consistency factor. Consistency was the reason why I picked up tour guides. I wanted to see, I played against it with Malefic and never had a problem. Tour guide was never a problem for me because I had either skill drain or DeFi or anything just to stop like a lot of the main plays. And it got to the point where I was like, these decks can win against Malefic, and it happened a couple times, and when that happened, I was wondering, all right, what did I do wrong, or how did they come out of, what seems to be like a ridiculous lockdown, and by picking up all of the most competitive decks in the format and playtesting with them, I could see, like why the deck's so good, where it has its flaws, and what you can do to improve, your plays, and I never thought that between Plants and Dark World, I would be favoring Dark World, and I really like Dark World, and the reason is I like the hand control. I really like knowing what's in my opponent's hand and knowing exactly what to knock out of their hand in order, to win the game. Like, honestly, like a Drag Down to the Grave with a Grappa or a Drag Down to the Grave with a Brow is amazing. If that's the only card you have in hand, you're going to draw, regardless because of the drag down, but also with Brow, you're going to draw an additional card. With Grappa, you're going to pop a back row. I always pop back rows with Grappa, unless I know like I'm playing a deck that runs recruiters. I'll pop it so they can't search because it would have to be destroyed by battle. So, it's plays like that, and it's when you can take out a Gores, or you can take out not even Effect Veiler, but if you can, because they can, they could chain it, but it's like not but taking out Gores, Tragodia. Playing against Lightsworn has actually been really hard because, like sometimes that deck just, you draw godly, like with any deck. You draw really good or you draw really bad. And what ends up happening is that, you get JD And if you can drag down JD and then see that like there's more, there's like another threat like Celestia or anything, you can mind crush that, get rid of multiple copies, and like you can really like set up so that you can come back from what seems to be like the worst. Like I've come back sometimes with nothing but a drag down from the grave, facing down 2 JD, and it's amazing because you can drag down Grapha, pop one, and then draw. I drew into another Grapha. It was really lucky, and pop it again, and then I still had from the draw I had beige, so I was like normal bounce, bring Grapha, swing for 27, which was game. So it was like it was lucky because there's a lot of luck with Dark World, a lot of luck with other decks, but I think it's just that hand control and the brutality that Grapha brings to the field. The fact that it's like it never really is dead unless it's removed is a really nice thing. Like that's like my honest opinion. At first I was like, Grapha, whatever, you're 3,000 with the field. Ooh, I have my big Malefic Siren, I'm gonna run you over for 1,000. But I've played against Malefic with Dark World, and like I told you guys in the last video, I was able to 6-0 it. Maybe it's because I knew, how the deck plays, but I knew what to pop. Like the field wasn't so much the problem. Necro Valley doesn't hurt um like Grapha's special summoning ability since it's its own monster. It does, however, it would hurt, Gates of the Dark World, but the thing is, it's a field, so you just play it over Necro Valley, and it's like it's gone. So it's like all you do is set over it. The Malefic dies, and it's like you activate it, and then you can remove and do your brow, do your Pot of Greed play, and it's amazing. And main decking 3 Reckless Greed just really, I mean, it's amazing. You can come back from nothing. So that's my honest little discussion on Dark World, because like I honestly think I might take Dark World to this regionals. There's other regionals. There's regionals in LA, and I'm thinking, I might go there with a different deck, or I might, like I'm gonna take like all the best decks one at a time and see, which is my play style. Like I'm still trying to determine it. Malefic, will always be my play style, but I can see where the deck has its flaws. A lot of people think the deck doesn't have flaws. It does. Every deck has flaws. No deck is perfect. Like Rescue Rabbit. Rescue Rabbit's not perfect either. I played against Rescue Rabbit. I've lost a couple times, but I've won a lot of times. You can, drag down their their rabbit, and it's like, okay, what's your next play? And it's like, if you don't have, like if you don't have Reborn, or you don't have like an out, it can be a real problem for that deck. Not saying that's a bad deck. I think it's a really good deck. Rescue Rabbit is a really good deck. You just don't want to draw like the little normal monsters, but it's like a 1900 beater is nice, and Sabersaurus, but still, it's not as good as Thunder King. So that's my honest opinion. I honestly didn't think I'd make a video this long, but I just kind of started just going with it and just talking about stuff. But that's what the format's looking like. Like to me, that's what it's looking like. Like we're facing down. We've got our plant, our Dark World, our Rescue Rabbit. I haven't seen Rescue Glads yet. I kind of do want to see that in action. If anyone has videos they could send me, I'd appreciate it, because that was a deck I had considered making a while ago. I don't have rabbits yet, but I figured I might get them eventually. It depends. Um, what other deck is there? I mean, I haven't seen TGs in a while. Gravekeeper, not really. I don't really know like what's gonna happen, as far as a lot of the old decks go. But with regionals coming up in less than a month, you never know. So that's what I honestly got to say. I made my shout outs. I've given, my just my opinion on stuff, telling you guys the injectors are going to be great. I don't want to steal like any of the the stuff though, and I honestly don't know. So please check out Yu-Gi-Oh Unit. Dan, check out his channel. He has the Inzectors discussion, and it's perfect. So check him out. Also check out Kirby Curves, free layout, really chill guy, really just nice person that does this for the community. And last but certainly not least, please check out 240 Haromeo 93. Really good content, very up-to-date content. As new things comes out, he's got it. He's got it. And that's something I've been lacking in. And hopefully, when I'm on break and I only have to go to work, I can just do my videos like I used to. I want a lot of people though to just do me a favor and comment below or inbox me if you want me to do what I used to do with my my updates on cards, my card discussions. I haven't done those since my old channel, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of miss it, but it's like I want you guys to come to me with what you want. You guys already know that that's what Slim does. So if you guys can do that for me, I really appreciate it. I hope this video was informative at almost over 14 minutes. I think it is. Made my shout outs. talked about the different decks I've been playing and what I've discovered, and I hope this video is just informative to anyone who checks out my content. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, inbox, comment below if you want me to start doing my card discussions again. Send me your ideas, guys, please. Like, I'm really I'm back in it. I really want to just do this for you guys. So please check that out. Please like this video. It'd make me really happy if I can get a lot of likes. And I hope everyone's having a good day. That's pretty much all I gotta say. So thank you for watching.